Greetings, everybody. This is Trans Mysterio, bringing you greetings on this Sunday, June 28th, 2026. I've arrived safe at home here in beautiful Tijuana, Mexico, after my very, very long flight from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, Canada, where I was in attendance at the CLB Armory to watch a young professional wrestler by the name of Bay Mysterio. Now, I heard a lot about this kid down here in Tijuana, especially from my good friend Chico Santana, who sells enchiladas just down the street from here. He's got a beautiful restaurant. If you're ever in town, check it out. You won't regret it. But Mr. Bay, they're saying, what do you think, Trans Mysterio, that somebody out there is trying to copy you or steal your gimmick? We all know I am the real Mysterio, the one and only Mysterio in professional wrestling. And I said, you know what, pal? I'm going to go check it out for myself. So I bought myself a ticket on the airplane, and we had to go through several connections to go from Tijuana to Los Angeles to Atlanta to New York to Toronto to St. John's, and we got there in time. And let me tell you something, Mr. Bay Mysterio put on a great effort. He did lose the match, so there's a little bit of work to do here, pal, and you've got big shoes to fill. But I got to give you credit. I met this guy at the end of the match, and he said, Trans Mysterio, when I was a little boy, the only thing I wanted to do with my life was to become a professional wrestler, and it's all because of you. You inspired me. You inspired me to get out of bed every day, to go to school and get good marks, and get myself onto an amateur wrestling program in a very high stakes college or university. And of course, I applied to all the great wrestling schools all over the world, and they all said no. So I went straight to the pros. I said, screw this amateur stuff. I'm going to go into the greatest part of Newfoundland wrestling, St. John's, where there's the New Evolution Wrestling program, and I'm going to come all the way in from the Bay, and I'm going to copy your every move. I'm going to do all those moonsaults, all those amazing suicide dives from the top rope, the acrobatical wrestling style, of course, from the Lucha Libre world. And he even noticed, he knew about my knee injury. And he went out and made sure he got a knee injury too. He was in that ring with Shannon Shaw, and Shannon was twisting his knee into a pretzel to the point where he had to say uncle. And after the match, Shannon Shaw continued to beat down on this poor gentleman, and Bay Mysterio had to be carried out of the ring on a stretcher, into an ambulance, and straight to the hospital. So, Mr. Bay Mysterio, I've got some advice for you. You need me in your corner to be your manager, to make sure that there will be no shenanigans. Nothing like that needs to happen to you. You can't have serious knee injuries. You can't be leaving wrestling arenas on a stretcher. You can't be spending your life at emergency. So, everyone out there, New Evolution Wrestling, I've been keeping an eye on this promotion since they launched. Way back, I believe it was 2015. And there's a card coming up, the annual Summercade. It's their biggest wrestling event of the year. It's a 2-day festival. August 13 and 14, and I understand Bay Mysterio is trying to get himself up the rankings. If he could just slowly work his way up, win a few matches, he might be good enough to make it into that show. If not, he'll be sitting on the sidelines. So Bay Mysterio, I want to give you a shout out and say thank you. I'm glad that you chose me to be your idol and your role model in life. You've definitely picked a good one. And I wish you nothing but the best of luck in your future endeavors. Woo!